parent. So first key concept off rip, we're going to be talking about managing those symptoms, right? So medication and therapy can help regulate, the perception and the mood that comes with that schizophrenia, but managing the side effects, like, with that self-care regimen is really important for that daily, the daily challenges that come with it, right? So we got to really regulate that. Everybody's body's different, everybody's mind is different, everybody's experience is going to be different, but we have to be able to manage our symptoms so that we can feel at ease and things have a conducive balance. Moving forward is going to be that social isolation, right? So misunderstanding and stigma might make it hard to maintain those relationships or even employment. So we really got to regulate ourselves, try to push ourselves to the best of our capabilities. But like I said, socialization is something that is tied to this, and that makes it, a challenge. Moving forward, we're going to be talking about that relapse and prevention, right? So stress, loss of that sleep, and substance use can trigger symptoms and make them flare back up. Consistent routines and seeking that support can be able to reduce the risk and keep us, like I said, in that balanced, more conducive feeling. Moving forward is going to be that navigating systems, right? So accessing care can be difficult. Advocacy is often key to, receiving the right treatment. So we got to really be able to regulate that. Everybody, like I said, is different, has different experiences, going through, schizophrenia in their own way. However, we got to regulate that things are not going right, things don't feel right. We got to be able to raise our hand, get that proactive support so that we're able to feel at ease, right? A quote I also want to be able to include, right, for those out there is to consider that living with schizophrenia doesn't mean that you're broken. It means that you're learning to navigate the world in a different way, right? So I want to take in consideration, right? So just take a deep breath and really recognize that, everybody is going through your own unique experiences. Our obligation is not to sit there and compare our lives to other people and what they got going on. Why do they have this? Why am I the only one suffering? But we got to really regulate what's on our plate, what we got going on, what's on our conscience, and get to moving forward in a proactive way with embracing, our circumstances, right? And like I said, navigating the world in a different way that is going to be useful for us, or you rather, right? So let's take it to our next segment in regards to coping strategies, building stability and resilience. Like I said, we really got to be able to have the coping strategies to be able to maintain our schizophrenia or whatever our circumstances are, right? So a key concept I want to be able to take in consideration is